welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. So today's pick a card reading is a message from your pet. So what would your pet say to you if they could speak English? Or what is it that your pet wants you to know? If you are hoping for this to be a video about a pet that has passed on, I just want to let you know starting off that my intention was for this to be about living pets. If you're looking for a video on pets that have passed, please comment below. If there's enough people interested, I'll do that video next. So take a moment to picture your pet in your mind's eye, really tune yourself into their energy, and then when you open your eyes, see which pile is calling to you the most. For pile 1, we have a saldite crystal. For pile 2, we have the Amazonite. Pile 3 is lapis. And pile 4 is kyanite. So whichever pile or crystal speaks to you the most, you can pause the video if you want to take a moment to use your intuition. Otherwise, when you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. So welcome pile 1. Let's see what your pet has to say. Okay, so we have El Diablo in reverse. El Juicio in reverse. Very interesting. Six of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. Nine of Wands in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I do want to say for you guys, pile 1, the cards did just fly right out of the deck, so it's a very strong message. So what I'm getting now is they're sensing like a lack of stability. Your pet is really feeling not 100% secure right now. Maybe your schedule has been changing, or your days have been kind of varied, you've been on holiday or something like that. But your pet is feeling unstable with the Devil in reverse. There isn't a good set of regimen for them to follow. If you're dealing with a dog, maybe the dog isn't getting a lot of like orders. Weirdly enough, dogs like to be told what to do. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. There's a sense of things being thrown out of balance for them. They're a little bit confused as to what's been happening. They want to give you love here with this Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing they really want to give to you, but they don't really know how. They want to give you something. Maybe if you're dealing with a cat, they've been leaving you lots of little dead animal presents or something like that. This is really indicating to me that something is happening at night that is disturbing their sleep. That's what I'm getting with this card in reverse following the Devil card. Something is happening in the nighttime that is disrupting their sleep and making them feel insecure. So it's taking some of their energy. And there's definitely it's definitely a time thing. So it hasn't been going on for a long time, just recently. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of love for you. With this Six of Pentacles followed by the King of Cups, they have a lot of love and emotional attachment towards you. Like I said, they really want to give to you somehow. Overall, they're in a pretty comfortable state of being right now, even though there is a little bit of this kind of disturbance going on. It isn't messing them up too much. There's just this general sense of unsafety with this Nine of Wands. So again, if you're dealing with a dog, they may be trying to like protect the house or something while you're sleeping and finding a lot of stress doing that. You may want to look into doing something that can make them feel a little bit more safe and supported, like, yeah, getting them like a nice sort of like, I'm really getting it's something to do with where they are. They need sort of like a habitat, some sort of enclosure. If you're dealing with like a lizard or a rodent, you may want to get them like a new little house thing that they can sleep in and hide in, because they're feeling a bit like vulnerable. Yeah, and then with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's the same thing. They're trying to fight something, and they don't really know what it is. So it could be like loud sounds that are happening at night that are kind of disrupting them here. And by having a little bit more of an enclosed space for them to sleep in, they'll feel a lot safer. With this King of Cups, though, they are in a generally good space. I'm not feeling like this is a huge problem, although I am noticing that almost all the cards are in reverse except for this one. So they're pretty calm during the daytime. I am really getting that this is a night problem. For some of you, it may not be, though, if you have just started like going back to work again since the pandemic or something like that. That could be kind of mixing them up and throwing them off. I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you guys just to see what is the best thing to help your pet right now. Ooh, and those just fall out. Okay, so we have 5 of Wands and the Chariot. So yeah, take some action to make them feel a little bit safer. They may be competing. If you have multiple pets, they may be competing without you even realizing. I'm also getting it could be like they're scared of the car. Scared of traveling around in the car. I'm going to clarify as well. Clarify Alducio. What is going on at night for this pet? Yeah, they're getting very worried at night with this 9 of Swords. Lots of anxiety and lots of worry. They may be a little bit of a nervous animal. They don't feel like a very safe foundation for where they're sleeping. So yeah, you might want to look at getting them something that will make them feel a little bit safer. Like I said, a new habitat if they're a rodent or fish. Fish have little habitat things, right? I don't know why that wanted to come out. Maybe it's a fish we're dealing with here. It's feeling unsafe. I do know that in those community aquariums, there tends to be lots of competition, lots of kind of fighting among the fish that you don't even realize sometimes. So that could be what's going on if you are dealing with fish. Otherwise, yeah, if you're dealing with a cat or dog, you might find getting them like a little crate that they can go into to feel safe, like a den sort of situation, might help to ease their anxiety here. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys, Pile 1. So you can let me know in the comments if you felt like it resonated. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So welcome, Pile 2. This is your reading if you picked the Amazonite crystal. So let's see what your pet has to say to you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. 2 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Wow, so lots of fire and air energy for your pet. Almost all fire and air, which is very interesting. So to start off, I feel like they have a lot of energy right now. They may be going a little bit stir crazy, kind of just running around with no direction. That's what I'm very much feeling. They may kind of want to be out a little bit more, active a little bit more. Of course, depends on what type of pet you have. Maybe if it's a bird, it wants to be flying around more, something like that. Yeah, lots of energy. Overall, though, your pet really loves you with the Lover card. I'm feeling like they're really grateful for you overall. They care a lot about you. They think you do a really good job caring for them, which is beautiful. Yeah, they have so much love for you. And they feel really harmonious. They feel like your energy goes with their energy in a really positive way. But I am feeling they're feeling like a little bit chained up. Again, this goes to that kind of stir crazy energy. They want to be more active than they are currently being. Yeah, they don't feel as free. Again, if this is an animal that spends most of its time in the cage, it may just want a little bit more time each day out of the cage to kind of run around. I imagine most people have cats and dogs, but of course there are many different types of animals, so yeah, your animal's wanting a little bit more freedom or a little bit more of like new different environments that it can explore and run around in. I feel like a lot of energy from your pets for your pile. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse usually relates to a negative self-fulfilling prophecy. So kind of like when you think about something so much and you're so worried about something that you kind of feed your energy into the worst case scenario and you, by doing so, create it. That's what the Ten of Swords usually relates to for me. So in regards to a message from your pet, I'm feeling like the more that they're kind of like still, the more energy that they have here. They really have a lot of action power. I'm feeling like maybe like puppy energy or like a youthful animal here with the King of Wands in reverse. They're not very mature, or they have an immature spirit at least. And they don't like waiting. They don't like waiting. So yeah, what I'm getting is as the basis for this message really for you guys is they love you a lot, but they want to do more. They care about you like so much here, I'm seeing. They just want to be doing more. They want to be more active. They want to be mixing it up more. Less time for like preparation and sitting around and more freedom. Of course, take that, be responsible. Don't just like release your pet somewhere or something like that, but ways that you can create a little bit more of a free environment, like maybe letting them go outside in the grass or something if they're a pet that normally is inside all day. Of course, if it's safe for them, depending on the type of pet you have here. I'm going to pull just a couple more cards for you guys. What's the best thing our pile ones can do for their, our pile twos can do for their pet right now? What's the best thing our pile twos can do for their pet right now? Interesting. So you have the Temperance in reverse, and then you have the Fool in reverse. So yeah, I feel like you have a very balanced and objective approach to things. You usually are able to see multiple sides of a situation. You usually take your time making a decision and try and do things with the best amount of knowing possible. Sorry, that was bad grammar. But what I'm seeing here is your pet needs you to drop that a little bit and kind of like take leaps of faith. Do something new with them, take them somewhere new. If it's a dog and you always walk them in the same direction, just mix it up in a small or big way depending on what works for your specific situation. But they're wanting something new. They're wanting things to be a little bit less planned, a little bit more changeable. This is not a pet that needs a very strict routine. This is a pet that likes to explore and is very curious. So they need stimulation in that way. You may find like a new toy or something like that is enough if you can't actually take this pet out. But yeah, something new is needed here. And you can see even with the Fool card, there's like a dog barking at his owner to go a different way. That's what I'm really feeling, especially if you have a dog. Mix up your routes a little bit. Let them smell something different. Take them to a different park that you don't normally go to, or the beach. Something new for them. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 2. You can let me know in the comments if you felt like it resonated. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So, welcome, pile 3. If you picked the lapis, this is your reading. Let's find out what your pet wants you to know. So first, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Shadow World in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Death card. Don't worry, this does not indicate actual death for your pet. Please do not worry about that. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. So what I'm feeling for you guys is that your pet is really tired. With this Knight of Pentacles here, they've slowed down a lot. You may be dealing with an animal who is aging, or just an animal who's going through a period of being a little bit slower here. They're very dedicated to you and dedicated to whatever you guys do. For some reason, I'm getting the feeling of like an animal that does lots of training. Maybe you train them lots. Of course, that may not resonate for everyone. With the Underworld in reverse, followed by the Ten of Wands, this is Saturn. So this can indicate a Saturn return. I'm not sure if pets go through that. I guess. But it can also indicate that your pet is just like very exhausted. For some of you, this could be a pet that has passed on already and is with you with the Underworld card. But yeah, with this Ten of Wands, they're spread really thin. So whatever your training is, they need a little bit of a break or a little bit less. If you're not training your pet and, it's just like a regular, a rodent or something like that, they're just a bit tired. They've been working hard for some reason. Maybe a horse as well. There's a lot here indicating to me a horse. I'm not sure how many people even own horses, but if you do, this is definitely for you. Yeah. I have a sense that they would work really hard for you. They would do whatever you wanted. They would follow you wherever you went. And because of this tendency, they kind of spread themselves a little too thin. This pet doesn't really know how to look in on itself. Again, lots of dog energy coming through. Cat as well. It needs a little bit more rest. Definitely more rest. Some slow days maybe, or off days if you're training it for something specific. With this with the death card followed by the growth card, I do have a sense that they're going through some sort of transformative period. So maybe they're in an aging process where they're going from like a puppy to an adult, or a small animal to a bigger animal. And that's part of what's tiring them out, is this growth period. Or they could be aging to like an older dog as well, or an older pet as well. I feel like they are very resistant to changes in their routine and changes in their day-to-day life. This is a very routine animal. It likes things to be a specific way every day. And it kind of throws it off if things are different. It doesn't like change here. It wants to empower you with this Ace of Swords. It wants to tell you that you have what it takes to defeat the challenges in your life. I'm feeling like this card here is really a message of empowerment for you. Your pet sees you as the world. They see that you are amazing. They really look up to you. And that's why they would pretty much do anything for you here. They're very dedicated to you. And whatever it is that is slowing them down, that is making them tired or overworked, they do have the energy and the power to overcome it and to face it. So it's not that big of a problem here, but you might consider finding ways to allow your pet to rest, or maybe to even rest with your pet. I'll pull a couple more cards for you guys to see what is the best thing you can do for your pet right now. What's the best thing you can do for your pet right now? Now, please. Family. So yeah, it needs a little bit more company. It's possible that you're going out during the day is kind of what's mixing it up. But with the Ten of Cups here, it would like company. It would like family. If you have a pet like a guinea pig or something like that, getting them another guinea pig or getting them something else for them to play with and interact with will help with this process. It wants more company, maybe more of your attention, and it doesn't necessarily like being on display again. So if this is like a show pet, it doesn't really like being on show. I know that's probably not what you would want to hear if you do have a show pet, but it doesn't like being on display that much. It likes to be with family more. It needs more company, more kind company. It is willing to do this work for you. It is willing to show off for you. It's very dedicated to whatever you want from it. It's just not necessarily its favorite thing. And I'm feeling like company and family, even if it's just more of your time with the animal, will help to relieve the tension that it's feeling and will help to relieve the exhaustion that it's going through. I also just want to clarify this shadow card in reverse, because that's very interesting to come up in this reading. Almost never comes up. Sun. Interesting. So we have the Sun followed by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So the Sun indicates a period of success, wish fulfillment, good things, good luck, things coming to fruition. It's shining an outward personality. Whereas the Ten of Pentacles is missing or overlooking an opportunity. So I feel like you may be missing or overlooking an opportunity for this pet to improve in some way. Again, if you are training it. If you're dealing with a pet that is already past here, it is possible that it's trying to help you find opportunity. It's trying to lead you to your opportunities. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. You can let me know if it resonated in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So welcome, pile 4. If you picked the Kyanite, this is your reading. Let's find out what your pet wants to say to you or wants you to know. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Wands, or sorry, this was upright. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Four of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. Your pet is royalty. Almost all the queens. And the Hermit. Okay. Almost all the queens came through for your pet. Very interesting. Okay. And I do gotta say, this is the most upright reading we've had so far. Okay. So what is your pet trying to say to you? So here, there is a fish. So it could be a fish that we're dealing with. Likely not, though. So I'm seeing for your pet, they're in a really calm space. They're very receptive. Overall, they're feeling like really good, really flowy. There's not anything like too difficult going on for them right now. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, they may not really have the energy to care for you or care for others. That could be what they're feeling like. There's not a lot of energy in them to look after other people. They may have this sense that they want to leave something or they want you to leave something. There may be a situation in which they're frustrated with the Queen of Wands followed by the Four of Wands, both in reverse. Something is kind of bothering them. Something fraudulent. Like someone has been lying to you, I feel like, and your pet knows. It's kind of a weird message to come through, but may not resonate for all of you. Someone has been lying. Maybe you have been lying to your pet. I don't know how they would know. There's a dog barking in the background. Could be a dog we're dealing with. It's possible that someone that you're trusting to look after your pet is not doing what they say they're doing. They're not doing the best job. And your pet is disappointed about this. If you have someone who's walking your, if it's a dog, if they're walking your dog or if they're feeding your cat or something like this, they're looking after it in your absence. They're not doing the best job here. And your pet is really disappointed about that. I'm feeling like with this Queen of Cups, it feels like you are the best caregiver for them. And whoever is coming here and supplementing is really upsetting them. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, they're disappointed and a little bit worried about something here. Just a minor disappointment. It's not a huge thing. Your pet is a very good counsel for you. With this Queen of Swords here. They like to be your support system. They like to be around you and close to you. They like to kind of help you with your problems in the way that they can. You know, listening and just being like around in the ways that pets do. Also, there's like so many birds. So again, birds, fish, dogs. Those are the three main ones I'm pulling through from this reading. You can let me know if that resonates. Yeah, they want a hermit a little bit. So I'm getting this pet likes to be around just you, and they don't really like other people around as much. There's someone, like I said, either looking after them or that you're just allowing into their space that they don't like. They want to be with just you. They're a single person animal. They really trust you. They don't trust other people. That's what I'm getting about your pet. They want more alone time with you. They want you to carve more time out of your day to just be with them one-on-one. And if you do have someone caring for your pet, I would maybe just check in on what they're doing. So what is the best thing you guys can do for your pet? Yeah, they really don't trust someone, either around you or around them. They want to give you like advice about this person. That's what I'm feeling. They feel like this person is going to disappoint you and they want to give you advice about it. Yeah, so the best thing that you can do for your pet right now is a little bit of preparation. Spend some time thinking about what they need, what they're getting and what they're not getting. And then free them from whatever this is that is causing them disappointment. So maybe consider switching up, like I said, if it's a dog, switching up dog walkers, switching up their caretaker. They want freedom from something here. Not you, but whoever this person is that they don't trust. They want more freedom from that person. Definitely not saying to release your pet into the wild. Please don't interpret this message as meaning that, because that is not what I'm saying. They need more of your time. Or someone else's, not this other person. Maybe you have a roommate or something who's just like at home more and they just don't like them. They don't get along with the pet as well as you might think. Or they treat the pet in ways that the pet doesn't like and they need you to kind of step in and help them with that. Free them from the situation. But you can take your time with it. Like, it's not a huge rush. You have time here to prepare and to think about, really objectively look at the situation, look at your pet, and try to figure out clearly what is going on in your specific case with your specific pet. And once you know, then you can take the steps needed to make them feel a little bit better. And like I said, it could be that they are actually providing this counsel to you, that it is less about them being around someone that they don't trust and more about you being around someone that they don't trust, in which case they want you to free yourself. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 4. You can let me know if it felt like it resonated in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.